Dan Lanning, Joe, they're cleaning up on the defense. They went inside the state of California and cleaned everything out that they wanted. They went in the top 10 and like, hey, we want this guy. We're going to get him. They get Breland, the defensive lineman. They get Elijah Rushing. They get Braden Platt. They flip a 4-star wide receiver from USC today. And Jeremiah McClellan. Dude, I just, again, I do this to myself. I always say I don't think Oregon can get over the hump and win like the conference that they're in. And then they do shit like this where they just continuously clean everybody's clock, okay, in the conference that they're in. And look, they are recruiting at a high level and they are hitting on all strides. And I just really like what Dan Lanning is doing. You know what it mirrored? You know what we're about to find out? Can an SEC-built team, an SEC-liked built team compete in the Big Ten? Because that's exactly what Oregon is. Oregon is Georgia West. Okay, now they don't have the 5 stars and the top-name dudes that are at Oregon, but they're built almost the same. Now, Joe, go look down. Okay, if you look, like if you did Georgia and Oregon, and you say, okay, well, here's the top guys, and then okay, well, here's some skilled players in the middle, some wide receivers. It's Georgia and Oregon. They're almost built identical in reference to the dudes that they're bringing in and how the quantity, maybe not quality, but the quantity of dudes that they're bringing in. He's taking the playbook. Hey, Nick taught Kirby. Kirby teaches Lanning. Lanning's running his own show here too.
I mean, I'm also going to just not so much push back, but just throw in here. I think that the quality is absolutely there too with the quantity. That there are so many similarities to the feel of a Georgia class where defensive linemen, edge rushers were the priority, defensive backs. They killed it in every position group that matters for getting those top players, especially anybody that's west of the Mississippi. They're going after everybody. That you have that ability to be the true entity on the West because Lincoln Riley's too busy dicking around to be able to put together a class like this. And we're going to talk about Lincoln in a little bit, but they are producing an SEC caliber roster. And I'm really curious to see, as you're saying, how that competes in the Big Ten, because this is unlike anything that we see in the Big Ten on a yearly basis. A lot of those teams are built differently. I'm going to throw this out there for Oregon. I would go as far as to say, is there a better coach at flipping with signing day coming up than Dan Lanning's the best at it, without a doubt.
Well, and look, he flipped Bowen. I mean, he didn't hold on to him, but he did flip him.
Yeah.
Okay, last year. But look, the Jeremiah McClellan thing, in my opinion, is a big thing. The kid out of St. Louis, Missouri. But look, man, I mean, they got a linebacker in Platt who's 6'2", 240. Elijah Rushing, who's a 5-star pass rusher from Tucson, Arizona. And they got Aiden Breland, one of the best, if not, some may argue, the best interior dude in the entire recruiting class, 6'5", 290. But, Joe, it's not just there, too, because they got the McRoy kid, the offensive tackle from Alabama. They go inside the state of Alabama, and they get him. But, again, look at how many dudes they're getting. They got 2 corners from California, another wide receiver that they flipped from USC and Long Beach, from Long Beach. It's just, Joe, he's trying to build it identically the way that Kirby would do it.
BetOnline remains your top spot for all of your live betting action and contests. NFL, college football, UFC, NHL are all in full swing. BetOnline is your number one source for wagering news, odds, trends, and predictions with both desktop and mobile access at any time. Head to BetOnline today and use promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for 50% off your first deposit. That is a 50% welcome bonus. Bet online, where the game starts.